This week, an NFL referee calls foul on animal cruelty. Leonardo DiCaprio raises $2 million to protect endangered gorillas. And Wuhan bans wild animal meat. This is Live Kindly News. Remember to hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to turn on notifications, and leave your comments below. Barcelona-based food tech startup CUBIQ Foods wants to replace animal-based fats with vegan and cultured ingredients in order to promote sustainability, human health, and animal welfare. One of the company's products, the vegan Smart Fat, enhances the flavor of low-fat vegetable, animal, or cultivated proteins. It is designed to replace the unhealthy fats in meat and dairy, as well as those found in flexitarian and vegan products. Smart Fat contains less saturated fat and fewer calories than traditional meats, and is made using 100% sustainable ingredients. The startup just received €5 million in funding from Blue Horizon Ventures and Moira Capital Partners SGEIC, which will help CUBIQ produce its sustainable fats on an industrial scale. Smart Fat will be ready to launch at the end of 2020. The European Commission is also looking to promote sustainability through plant-based and alternative proteins. As part of the European Green Deal, the Commission, which is the executive branch of the European Union, pledged €100 billion from 2021 to 2027 to help the EU become carbon neutral by 2050.
I want Europe to become the first climate neutral continent in the world by 2050.
Real benefits include zero pollution, affordable and secure energy, smarter transport, and high-quality food.
A proposed €10 billion will go toward the EU's farm-to-fork strategy. The strategy aims to help the EU transition toward a healthier, more sustainable food system, address food insecurity, and protect biodiversity. A key area of research for the strategy will be increasing the availability of alternative proteins. The proposal also includes a 50% reduction in pesticide use and a 25% reduction in fertilizers. Hong Kong-based company Green Monday is making headway in the alternative protein market. The company just announced the launch of two new products, Omni Pork Strip, a vegan version of pork shoulder, and Omni Pork Luncheon Meat, a plant-based luncheon meat that resembles Spam. Green Monday founded food tech venture Right Treat, now rebranded to Omni Foods, first launched Omnipork's plant-based pork alternative 2 years ago.
I always thought that we need alternative. With sustainability, it must come with innovation, just like solar panel to replace the old way of producing electricity, or renewable energy cars. So we need smart meat, basically, something that is cleaner, greener, and healthier.
Analysts predict that canned processed luncheon meat will sell approximately 400 million units this year. Coming up, nurses protest to shut down slaughterhouses. Shop Kindly is now open. Order our limited edition tees and totes today. Wearing is caring. The link is available in the description below. A UK lamb farmer turned vegan activist is working to end livestock farming. Sivalingam Vasanthakumar was a farmer for 47 years before he had a change of heart about sending his lambs to slaughter. He told the BBC, "I just couldn't cope anymore and I had to say no. I couldn't do it. The emotional toll had become too much. It was taking them to the slaughterhouse and that was stressing me out a lot." In a video produced by the American animal protection group Farm Sanctuary, Vasanthakumar said his change of heart was due to the fact that the animals could tell when they were at the slaughterhouse. He said this upset both him and the animals.
I take them to the market and I take them to the slaughterhouse and they can smell it. That's one reason they don't want to come out of the trailer, because they feel the stress.
Vasanthakumar rehomed his flocks of lambs with Good Heart Animal Sanctuaries.
And we did quite a lot of research and came across Good Heart Animal Sanctuary. And they said they'll take my 21 lambs. It's a moment to say, no more livestock farming for me.
Good Heart said that this was the first time a farmer has brought lambs to the sanctuary. While visiting the sheep, Vasanthakumar said, "I'm happy there watching them. You can't talk about monetary value for that." The farmer is now urging the government to stop bailing out animal agriculture in support of cost of a pandemic, a new campaign launched by the nonprofit group Animal Justice Project. The campaign raises awareness for the link between animal agriculture and its ability to cause a pandemic. In a statement, Vasantha Kumar said the government should support plant-based food instead. Government support is vital, and farmers need to understand the drawbacks from livestock farming. In Ghana, more than 500 cases of coronavirus have been traced to one worker at the Thai Union Group Pioneer Food Cannery Limited fish processing plant in the town of Tama. Thai Union is one of the top tuna producing canneries in the world. The outbreak accounts for more than 11% of the country's total COVID-19 infections and is the largest number of cases in West Africa. Ghana President Nana Akufo-Addo said in a statement, all 533 persons were infected by one person. According to Akufo-Addo, the infections began in the last week of April and continue to spread. Officials are unsure of how the infection was able to spread so quickly. Whether or not the factory was following suggested distancing measures has also not been reported. Workers at the city's only other fishery, Cosmo Seafoods, have also tested positive for the virus. Nurses in Delaware called for slaughterhouses to close amid the coronavirus pandemic. Earlier this month, local nurses gathered with dietitians and local residents outside the state capitol building to protest slaughterhouses in the name of public health. The protest aimed to capture the attention of Governor John Carney and convince him to close down the state's slaughterhouses. Some held signs reading, "Support workers, close meat plants," and "Cholesterol is not essential." In light of the ongoing pandemic, Wuhan has officially banned the sale and consumption of bats and other wild animals. The city also banned the vast majority of wild animal hunting and declared itself a wildlife sanctuary. Wuhan did exempt government-sanctioned hunting for the purposes of scientific research, epidemic disease monitoring, and for regulating wildlife populations. The 5-year ban also prohibits the breeding of wild animals for food, according to The Independent. Coming up, an NFL referee is rescuing animals during the lockdown. Congratulations are in order for Joaquin and Rooney Mara. The vegan couple is reportedly expecting their first child together. Page 6 reports Mara, who got engaged to Phoenix last year, may be as far as 6 months along. The vegan power couple also just announced their partnership with Beyond Meat's Feed a Million campaign, which works to give plant-based meals to vulnerable communities during the pandemic. The company pledged to donate and distribute more than 1 million vegan Beyond Burgers to food banks, hospitals, community centers, and other organizations working on the front line. Free vegan meals will go to Phoenix and Mara's selected organization in Los Angeles, Midnight Mission, a charity that aids those experiencing homelessness, Urban School Food Alliance, which promotes the need for healthy school meals, and My Friend's Place, which assists people between 12 and 25 in transitioning out of homelessness. NFL referee John Hussey is working to rescue animals in need during the quarantine.
Final penalty, automatic.
Hussey founded Cuddly in 2014, a purpose-driven company that assists nearly 2,000 animal rescue nonprofits with their fundraising needs. He says the company has experienced an outpouring of support during the pandemic, despite the fact that many are dealing with coronavirus-related financial stressors. Hussey told LIVEKINDLY, "To date, since launch, we have raised over $10 million for over 1,800 partners. We have grown our community to over 200,000 donors who love to help and support animals. We just created our 10,000th campaign in April." Leonardo DiCaprio is working to protect Virunga National Park's endangered mountain gorillas. The actor co-founded the nonprofit Earth Alliance last July, along with the Emerson Collective and Global Wildlife Conservation. The nonprofit organization aims to help conserve wildlife threatened by climate change, and has partnered with the European Commission to launch the $2 million Virunga Fund. The park wrote in a Facebook post, "Today, Leonardo DiCaprio announced the Virunga Fund to urgently raise funds to support Virunga through this critical time." Located in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Virunga is Africa's oldest and most biologically diverse protected area. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's internationally recognized for its lush habitats and wildlife. DiCaprio said in a statement, "I had the great honor of meeting and supporting Virunga's courageous team in their fight against illegal oil drilling in 2013. Virunga urgently needs funds to protect the endangered mountain gorilla population, to provide support to the rangers and the families of rangers who have fallen in the line of duty, and to help deliver essential disease prevention efforts." And finally this week, animal lovers are paying tribute to Natasha Brenner, a fixture in the New York animal rights movement who died this week at age 98.
I'm an animal activist. That's what I try to spend my days doing, actions on the computer every single day.
Brenner moved from Long Island to Manhattan at age 87 to work on animal rights campaigns with her husband, Noah, who passed away in 2004. Brenner is remembered for being selfless and donating her money to a number of charities, as well as attending protests around the city, even when it became physically difficult.
This was a protest at City Hall for the animals. I like that one. I used to go to protests all the time, but I can't go anymore. But I cannot let it go, so I spend my time on the computer doing every activism thing that I possibly can.
Brenner became an outspoken voice against the city's horse-drawn carriages, saying the one thing she wanted to see before she died was the city's horses put into retirement. While the city has yet to ban the practice, the horses were taken out of commission during the coronavirus outbreak, which brought her comfort in her final days.
You're doing it for animals that suffer, and you're doing it for yourself because it gives you angel wings. I don't believe in angels, but it makes you healthier, and you're doing good while you're here.
That's it for today. What do you think about NFL referee John Hussey's work in rescuing animals? Let us know in the comments below. As always, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll see you again next week for Live Kindly News.